Hi everyone, my name is Sydney Schwartz, and I would like to begin by thanking everyone for taking the time out of your day to sit in and listen to what I have to say about hydroelectric energy, also known as hydropower, and why I believe and why the research backs up my belief that hydropower would be a good investment if we're investing in an alternative energy source. So, let's begin. And I would like to start off by telling you kind of what hydropower is. So, hydropower comes from running water, where that water runs over turbines that generate the power. The power is then sent to a power plant, and then that power plant nearby can send their power to anywhere that needs to generate it. So why I believe that hydropower is going to be a good investment is because there is an unlimited supply of water. We have access to water, whether it be running water or just standing water. And we can use both those sources for generating hydropower. Another reason is that using hydropower instead of another source means that we get reduced greenhouse gas emissions, eventually leading to the exhaustion of fossil fuels. And lastly, we see low operation as well as low maintenance costs within the hydropower industry. So, to hit on that first point, where hydropower comes from, it comes from water. And that water, again, can be found in dams, reservoirs, lakes, groundwater, freshwater, saltwater, standing water, or running water. So, running water runs over the turbines that then generates power. And if we pull that water to get power from a standing body of water, such as a pond or a lake, or even groundwater, we then have to turn that into running water ourselves. So, according to the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences of the United States, hydroelectric companies have actually started to build their own dams and reservoirs, which means that they are so successful right now that they are looking into investing in their own company so that they can continue to build and expand on it. Secondly, we see the environmental benefits with using an alternative energy source such as hydropower. So if we choose to invest in hydropower, hydropower is an eco-friendly thing, which means that it's going to leave an eco-friendly image for our company. And many people like to know that they are doing business with or investing in companies that have an eco-friendly image. So therefore, by us investing in this, it leads more people to want to be involved with us. It also leaves minimal footprints on the environment. According to the Vanderbilt Law Review Journal, hydropower is a clean and renewable energy source that causes no air pollution. Also, according to the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences of the United States Journal, hydropower accounts for 71% of the world's leading choice for renewable energy. So that means that it is responsible for more than 2/3 of the United States' successful alternative sources. So that means that it's very popular and many people are wanting to use it or invest in it. Our third point would be that it is very cost efficient. So there's little maintenance management required. And according to, again, the the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences of the United States Journal, using hydropower is more feasible and less costly than other sources. That means that when hydropower is at its peak performance, people are getting the most benefits out of that, whether it be costly or just kind of performance-wise. Also, according to the Policy Studies Journal, the use of hydropower means that the consumers have that ease and the simplicity of it to generate their power. So they're getting like the most benefits out of using hydropower. I would like to take this time to share a couple success stories with you guys so that way you can see that it is working and that people are enjoying using this hydropower source. So according to the Energy Journal, coastal areas in the United States specifically are seeing large amounts of capacity and success. Going outside of the United States, however, though, according to the proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, Brazil watersheds offer great potential as well. So specifically areas in the Amazon, which offer a lot of water. So anywhere around the Amazon would be a great source of water for any hydropower plant that would like to be built there or implemented. And finally, the Renewable Energy Sources Journal states that there has been a growing trend in performance-wise between 1965 and 2011, and is predicted to continue to increase in popularity and efficiency. So I will show you guys this graph here. So this graph offers the efficiency of the generation of power between 1965 and 2011. And this journal also states that it is predicted to continue to grow in popularity, efficiency, and everything that it has to offer. So I would also like to take this time to wrap up and just kind of give you guys a closing mark as to why those 3 reasons means that it should be a good idea to invest in hydropower. So the water where we get the supply to generate power for hydropower or hydroelectric energy is abundant. Water supply can be found anywhere at any time. Even in California, when we're having a drought, we have access to the ocean, groundwater, those types of things. Also, secondly, it will lead to the exhaustion of fossil fuels, leaving a good eco-friendly image, a minimal footprint in the environment, those kinds of things, which are becoming very popular right now. And finally, it is a reasonably simple system with very low costs, which means that it is good for those trying to generate the power to work with. It's easy, it's simple, and it requires no management, really. So I would like to thank you guys again for your time listening to why I believe that we should invest in hydropower. And I would also like to show you guys that this is the research that I have found. These are the sources that I use to back up all of my information that I gave you guys. So thank you very much.